Hey everybody, today I just want to show you another example of a quality power supply. This is a rather older power supply. I'd say it's at least 8 years old, probably from 2001 or 2002. It is an FSP 270 watt micro-ATX power supply. Here is the label from the case. Pause to see additional information about the unit. Okay, let's go ahead and have a look here inside the power supply itself. Take a look here, you'll see we have the transient filtering stage right here on this one PCB. We have good componentry here, two separate filtering coils. Have a big X capacitor right here and a couple of Y capacitors back there. Not sure if you can see them or not. These are also known as disc capacitors. Have another coil right there. Have massive heat sinks, massive transformers. I'm not really crazy about the two primary capacitors that are only rated for 85 degrees Celsius. I prefer to have ones that are rated for 105. Anyways, I'm gutting out this power supply since it's rather old. It's had a lot of use on it. This is the back of the power supply where the power will be plugged in. Here's a switch. Here's your voltage selection switch. 60mm fan. Look at the connections here. Here's our 20-pin ATX. Here's two Molex connections. There is a total of 4 on this unit. We have an ATX 12 volt. And we have a floppy connection. Now the power supply board has been removed from the case, let's have another look. Here you can see the outputs on the side, right in this area. Let's get a front view of it. Pretty decent capacitors in size from what I can tell from here. It has an extra board right here with some ICs and the fan output, which is right in this area. Here we have our two primary capacitors, which I already mentioned about them, our transformers, and our filtering stage, which is pretty much on a board by itself, with the exception of this one little capacitor right here. Pretty decent power supply, I can say that. But the thing is, the technology has got so much better that even 300 watt micro-ATX power supplies are smaller than this nowadays. Even the quality ones are. This is typical sparkle power quality. It's like that power supply back there. That power supply is probably I would say it's probably 12 years old, and is powering my DC distribution feed, 5 volts and 12 volts, to power my light, my outdoor thermometer, my electric pencil sharpener, and my fan over there. Just a few things, and just a couple things to name. Anyway, here's another look at the sparkle power supply. This is just to show you guys an example of a quality power supply. Any questions or comments, let me know.